So yeah, this is Breakup Diary 2, the beginning. So how did we met? Me and the one that I the one I was in a relationship with. So I think I was like 14 years old, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I know it's a young age. People do make mistakes then, and they're they're not really stable. And like they didn't develop their brain fully. But I just so how I mean, the first time I saw her, I was like, I was it was like a raining morning, and I was like having my pink bicycle, and I was like tinkering with it, and I saw her looking from a balcony. She was like admiring the rain and stuff. I didn't really like have a love interest then. I looked at her and said, "Hey, maybe one day we can be like good friends," and that's all about it. Which was kind of weird. Like when I was that age, I was looking at any girl and say, "Hey, fantasize about our romantic relationship." But I guess she was, as the classic people say, she was different. Even though, well, yeah. So, when did I fall in love with her? Well, it happens, I think, after like a couple of months after that incident, when I first acknowledged her existence. Like, I knew she has a cat because I used to play a lot under her building with my friends. So we had some couple incidents with them, and I know that she had a cat and she, because I saw the cat like multiple times, even interacted with it. So I was like going back home with my little brother, and I saw her cat like down, like on the street. So I took the cat and remembered where she lived and knocked her door. So I'm not really good with people in general, so I had a little bit of, anxious anxiety. But it was fine. I mean, hey, I was just gonna bring the cat and it's all over. Maybe, I don't know, maybe her parents will open the door for me. I wouldn't feel anything. But, well, she opened the door. And once I laid my eyes on her, my heart just felt as if someone scared me or something. I felt like really nervous for some reason. Because maybe she's a girl. I don't know. I felt like really nervous. I think like adrenaline rushed all over me. It was like, felt good in a way, to be honest. So I just left. She said thanks and closed the door. And since that day, I noticed that I kept like anticipating or like trying to see more of her. I kept looking at her balcony even more, trying to catch people calling her. I didn't even know her name, by that point. I didn't even know her name. So I felt like, hey, I think I'm developing feelings for a girl that I don't even know her name. So the days goes on, and I think I'm like fully in love with her. Like whenever I see her, I have heart attacks. It's not like a heart attack. It's like the heart. You feel like that fear like shooks you down. Like yeah. And I was just wanting any chance for me to talk to her. I even remember once, like I was cycling with my friends, and I saw her like talking with another boy alone, and I felt like, oh god, I felt oh shit, my television is getting, okay, I felt like, oh god, she's she's talking with another boy. It's kind of dumb, I know. I mean, what do you expect? I was 14. And I felt like so betrayed, even though she don't even know my name, probably. So yeah. Then one day. No, wait. Yeah, like I remember, like I knew that I went to the same school she went to. Like I was so thrilled that I'm in the same school she is in. Like I was the newcomer to the school while she was in it. So I was like, oh my god, she's in the same school. And every time I see her in the school, I just, all these classic love stuff. So how I knew her name? One day, in the there was exams, and I was like a class above her, so I was like in the ninth grade. She was in 8th grade. I snuck into her like class that she took the exam in, and we have in schools like a spreadsheet that has names and the seating numbers. So like I was anticipating, what is her name? I think I knew by then that she has a name like her first. I knew her first name, I think, from my brother, because he talked to her while I was a shy boy that hiding in the darkness. So I knew her full name, and I felt like, oh my god, I did something. And I was so happy. Then I went back home, and I like went to Facebook and typed her full name, and I found her. I was like so happy, as if I like discovered the cure of cancer or something. And I added her, and I was so excited. I kept refreshing the page, seeing if she accepted me, and I then talked to her on it. I say, hey, we are in the same school and stuff. How's it going? And then she said, yeah, wow. And that's probably it. And we didn't talk again. But then, this is when it started to get a bit serious. No, there's something else, yeah. That's before we got oh, it's 8 minutes already. Well, it's a long story, I guess. Well, do I finish it here? Maybe I'll start in the other video. So this is like... let's just finish it here. Yeah. So I like I told you, I didn't really talk to her that much at all. I don't even know anything about her except her full name, because I'm a stalker. So I had that plan. I wanted to give her something. So there was like that cool new Wi-Fi. No, I think Bluetooth headsets. So I bought it. So I wanted to give it to her as a present. So I don't know why. What was my logic? But I felt like I needed to express myself. I needed to give her something. I don't know what was my logic, to be honest. And I started to write my diary. I had a diary, and the reason I started to write my diary, because I wanted to talk about her. Yes, I mean, I wanted to talk about myself too, but it was mainly I wanted to record myself with the changes that she's giving me, or my life with her, even though we didn't really start talking. It's kind of weird. Yeah. So whatever. So one day she was walking her dog, and I don't know, my friend talked with her, and I was with him, and they just talked, and we were like, hey, it was very simple. She was talking about herself, and we were asking things about her dog. And then, since then, she started to talk with us more. She went down. She started to walk the dog more. I mean, not really, but it's kind of felt like we are noticing, or she's coming to us more. Like she's hanging out with us because we are like her new friends. We have acquaintances. I don't know. I don't really remember it that well, but I remember like she started to come around us more since that day. So we started talking more, and we started even, hanging out like without the dog. She used to walk her dog a lot. She used to love her dog. I mean, she loves her dog. Yeah. so, uh, so you used to play with each other. We used to hang out as a group of friends, and as one day we were playing with each other, all of us. Yeah, I know, 14 years old playing what, hide and seek. That's kind of lame, but hey, that's what we were doing back then. It's not real. It's kind of a long time ago. So, anyways, I told the same friend that started initiating the speech with her. I was so shy. Okay, I was so scaredy boy. I don't know why. I'm still actually, but I think I'm much better now. But anyways, so I told him, hey, I still bought that headset. Remember? So I wrapped it up, and I really wanted to give her that. I don't know why. So I told him, hey, give her that thing, and he did. And I remember he told me that she's told him, why is he bringing me this? By like what occasion? It's not my birthday or something. And he said he just take it, and he told me she was a bit hesitated to take it because it's kind of weird. But she took it eventually in the same day. I'm not that much of a stalker. I am, but yeah. So yeah, we started talking more on Facebook, and she started, I built up the courage to talk to her more on Facebook, and we started to know each other more. I remember like asking her what is her favorite songs, and she gave me like a couple of songs. And I remember hearing that one song, I think by Lana Del Rey, Dog Paradise. Yeah, and I felt like I'm connecting to her world. I felt so good, like as if my whole world is gonna change. Like I don't know how to describe it. It felt like the beginning of something really, really great. Like a whole future is ahead of me. Like I was reborn. Even though she probably didn't know anything about me. So one day I just kept overthinking about her, and I really couldn't stand it. So I told her on Facebook, of course, because I'm a scaredy boy, that I love her. And I really felt so afraid that she'll think I'm a creepy man or something. But she didn't. She actually said that, that it's okay. I mean, she didn't say anything about that. She just found it weird, I think. She said it's okay. And I said I'm sorry because it felt weird. It felt so rushed, or I don't know. She said it's okay. You don't have to apologize. Which is, thinking about it now, I might have put her in a position that was so weird. Like we aren't really that good of friends. She doesn't know me that well, or even I don't know her that well. I just said I love you. But after that, we started to talk a lot more, and when I say a lot more, I mean it, a lot more. I think that like changed her mind about me. We talked about everything. She talked about things that things that really mattered to her, and I started to really get to know her more. Until one day she was talking about something that bothered her, and she said she likes me, which is cool. Yeah. And then, things really have changed, like 180 degrees. We started really talking more and stuff. I think that was the beginning of he what? No, I meant she and me. Yeah. I mean, she didn't really make it official. She didn't say. And I remember my friend asking her, "Hey, are you and me, like not him, like I'm?" Like he said, "Are you and his cowork together?" And she said, "No, we're just friends," which is kind of made me feel kind of weird. But I think like she wasn't really comfortable with people saying that you are in a relationship, or according to our culture in this country, which will totally change in the future. Yes, which is fine, to be honest. I mean, I thought, hey, yeah, that's cool. Maybe she's, she doesn't like labels. I mean, I don't really like labels too. I mean, if we want to acknowledge that we both love each other for the whole world, I will do it. But there's, we have that label that means, which for my perspective, it means that you go into a physical relationship, which I didn't really, I'm a religious boy. I felt like, what if we had a physical relationship and we broke off? That will make her feel insecure or something. And it also it's wrong, related to my religion. But beside that, I mean, it was fine. We were knowing each other more, and this video is 18 minutes long. Holy moly! So basically, this is the beginning. Yeah, I'm sorry to make it so long, and see you in the next diary log, because wow.